So it's not.
This is a custom display that I made, and it's adorned with 1950s lingerie.
I see. So this is not just lingerie, but you don't happen to have these things.
I would call
This isn't just like accidentally this way. This is, well, I'm just getting, this is video right now.
Okay.
This is not just accidentally this way, but you would put these things here intentionally.
Yeah, with the jewelry.
Would there be the sweater, this composition here is called the Sweater Girls.
Yeah.
Now, when I see these two women so close together like that, what is the subtext? What is the story that is going on when you were putting this together?
Well, it's in the admirer's mind.
It's in the admirer.
Women actually just talking to each other, or dancing together, or whatever you want to think it is.
I think of them as about to date each other. What I think.
That's a possibility.
Okay.
And the same thing here.
And the same thing. This looks like they have already been dating. This looks like it's the same girls a little later on in the evening.
It could be.
Now they're not. They're just kind of getting to know each other, and the deal has not been sold. Has not been made yet.
And what about the rotating upside down leg? That is.
She's just a party girl. Yeah, she's just a party girl. She probably doesn't get any action at all. And then,
this one over here is wash day.
Oh, this is wash day in the 50s.
That's where you dry your stuff.
So I was wondering, I don't really see any price tags on here, and are you even eager to sell this stuff? Don't you? I get the impression you just wanted to find an opportunity to display this.
In order to make a mortgage payment.
In order to display this stuff, and I bet you're having the time of your life just actually seeing it all together and having people look at this. Any truth to my assumption?
That I will sell pretty much any of it for the right price.
Okay, so if someone wants to come along,
especially this. This is a piece of art. This is found art.
This is found art.
Yeah, this is lingerie on the wash line in 1955 on the back of a door in the closet or in the bathroom.
So now, before you were doing this, did you work at a department store or something like that? What did you used to do?
Publish.
So you were a publisher.
Yep.
And what sort of books did you publish?
Recreation books, medical books, self-help books.
And how did you get into publishing?
I was a writer.
You were a writer, and what kind of books did you write?
I wrote business books that are mostly published by McGraw-Hill. Books like How to Pick the Right Small Business Opportunity, Handbook of Business Problem Solving.
Now what kind of educational background does one have to have in order to do that? Do you have like an MBA by chance?
I have an MBA from the University of Chicago, and I have a master's in engineering and an undergraduate degree in engineering.
So you have a master's in engineering. When I look at all this, how exceedingly detailed it is, and how excruciatingly perfect it's all laid out. Are you a perfectionist? Are you one of these perfectionists?
I am, especially with respect to this.
When I look at your hair, how perfectly coiffed it is, I get the impression that that's the kind of guy that you are. Now, do you have this all like in special little boxes at home? How do you have this organized at home? How does your engineering background?
There's no room to organize it like this at home. No room.
Well,
it's all almost in storage, I would have to say, in some form or another.
Okay. Wonderful. Let me make sure I've got the name. Now the name is Kenneth Albert.
Right.
And what city are you from, Kenneth?
Aptos, California.
From Aptos, California. A-P-T-O-S?
Right.
And that's just north of San Francisco?
No, it's 10 miles south of Santa Cruz.
10 miles south of Santa Cruz. Okay.
On Monterey Bay.
Fantastic.